I want you to think about two guys who are the same in basically everything, and they both want to get in shape. The first one, he takes one approach, and the second one takes a different approach. One of them sees a lot of results, and the second one, he does not. Let's talk about the first one. So he really wants to get in shape, and because of that, he starts to watch all of these motivational videos about getting in shape. He watched David Goggins' fucking 1 hour of motivation shouting at you, and he gets a lot of motivation to go and train, and he go and trains for the first time, and he feels pretty shitty during it. His motivation pretty much disappears after 1 minute, but he still pushes himself to his limits and he finishes that workout. Afterwards, he starts and he talks to all of his friends. He tells them, I will get in an amazing shape, I will trust the process, I will go and do it, and you will see me in a year from now, I will look amazing. And then he goes and he trains once again and he feels shitty again, but he keeps going. He realizes that these moments matter the most, the moments in which he does not feel a lot of motivation, but he goes anyways, because that's what solidifies this process, that's what habitualizes this process, that's what ingrains it into his lifestyle. And as time goes on, he keeps sticking to it, he learns, he educates himself, he focuses on implementing the process, and implementing the process to the greatest degree. He learns how the process should be, and as the time goes on, he sees more and more results. After 3 months, he loses weight, and he's skinny fat, but he still likes his body more than he used to. He feels amazing about his transformation. After 6 months, he builds more muscle, and then he cuts, and after a year, he gets in a better shape than most people. And in comparison, the second guy, instead of starting, he gets the motivation to start. He starts to speak to all of his friends about him, going and training and getting the amazing results. But he opens his mouth too fast, and then he trains for the first time, and he feels a lot of pain. He does not want to keep going. He starts to feel doubt about whether he will get in shape or not, and he thinks to himself, bro, I will need to go to this workout for the next year every day. This shit is gonna be so freaking painful. I don't wanna do it. And he indulges in the thought, and he stops, and he chooses comfort, and then he watches more motivational videos, and the more he watches them, the more he wants to train and, get in shape once again. And then he goes and he works out again. But this time, the pain is just, he does not want to feel it, he does not accept it as part of the process, and he stops midway once again. And this time, he sees that motivational video on his feed and he just skips it, and he does not get in shape. Now, the first guy, to some extent, is me 3 years ago, and the point of this video is not to talk about one guy who is a failure and the second one who is not. It is more about conveying the importance of the process itself, of implementing it. So people have done it in the past, people have gone through this process and got in shape, are still doing it, and I still do it. It is about realizing that because people manage to do it, you will be able to do it too. And it is also realizing that at first it is really hard, the second time it is extremely hard, but then after weeks and months of implementing it, this level of hardship, you will habitualize it, you will become more accustomed to it, you will become better at handling it, and after weeks, months, years, it will become second nature to you, and you will become way better at handling it. It is about realizing that the process, implementing it at first, is pretty much the hardest part. Not at first, literally, because at first you are motivated, but the first stages, it is very hard, because you are not accustomed to this pain. And that's what I need you to realize. With enough time, you will get used to it more than you feel right now. It will always be painful, it will always suck to some extent, it will always be hard. It's just that with enough time, you will become he who is capable of enduring it, and by enduring it, by becoming capable of enduring it, you will get in an amazing shape. And that's the hidden benefit of getting in shape that not a lot of people talk about. It is that it is not only about the body, because those who were born with the body, they have all of the good benefits of being in shape and everything, right? Amazing benefits. But those who manage to get in shape, I can talk from experience, there is a hidden benefit to it. It is self-respect. It is realizing that you were in a shitty position, that you were not in a good shape, that your genetics are probably not amazing, and realizing that you managed to do it by yourself. It is that self-respect that you get from realizing that you went through all of the shit, that you're that guy. That's how you should look at your position right now. You should look at yourself and feel amazing about yourself, about your position. Not because you are in a great position, because you're not, let's be honest, but because when you will get in an amazing shape, You will have a great story to tell. Your transformation will be insane because you will go from being that guy who is not that gifted in that area of life, who was in a shitty position in that area of life, and you will know, and everyone will know. They will look at your transformation, you will look at it, and you will know that you have been going through hardship, and you're that guy, and that's amazing. Again, not to suck my own dick, not to call myself that guy, because I'm not, right? I'm not that guy, fuck no. It's just that I'm the guy who went through this transformation. That's what I did. That's undeniable proof. I cannot sit here and deny it. And I feel amazing about it, and I go through it each and every day. The moment that I will stop go through it is probably the moment that I will start to regress. And that's the moment that you will start to see me getting a worse and worse physique, right? I don't wanna get there because I enjoy being that guy right now. I enjoy going and putting in that hardship right now. I enjoy training hard each and every day right now and being disciplined. It is an amazing lifestyle. And when you go to all of your workouts, when you feel this extreme level of demotivation, and then you go and you do it anyways, and afterwards, after running this half marathon, you look back and you say to yourself, whoa, I just ran 13 miles and I did it. It was not that hard. It was not as hard as I thought. That's what happened to me 1 week ago. I didn't feel motivation to go to the run at all. I was not motivated. I was tired. I still went to it, and when I finished it, I looked back and I said to myself, fuck, I just ran a half marathon. And I did it last week, and I did it the week beforehand. It's amazing. That's the kind of thoughts that will start to appear in your brain after going through this hardship, after consciously going through the process and using discipline to implement it. Why? Because it is hard. And that's the hidden benefit of it being hard. That's one of the best benefits of it, in my opinion. And that's essentially it. If you enjoyed this video, you can like and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow. If you want to learn how to get in shape, check out the link in the description. Bye.